Well, it's the 18th of November, and I have decided that I'm going to make this my last vlog for 2025. I think that it'll mean that I will have done, it's either 42 or 43 vlogs during the year. And so I want to say thank you to everybody that has followed me and liked and subscribed and watched the videos. It is appreciated. I don't have a big number of followers, no watchers. It seems to vary according to each vlog that I do put up. But thank you anyway. What I'm going to do is, I've got a few jobs I want to get done today because the weather has sort of gone extremely cold. We did have yesterday morning just a couple of little flurries of sleety snow, but it hasn't come to anything. It is forecasted for later today or tomorrow. And so what I want to do is first, or not necessarily in this order, I've decided now it's time to cut back these cosmos out here and to cut the bulbs back down at their base. I've also purchased just a few more bedding plants, which I don't know whether I'll get them in the garden today. I'll see how wet it is because it has been raining this morning. And then I've also gone out and purchased some more bulbs. Now, my friend Graham, who watches the vlogs and who I know from here in Stanley, after the last vlog he messaged me and said there is a word to describe me, and the word is that I've got tulipomania, which means I'm addicted to growing tulips and planting bulbs. Well, I don't mind that because I love them. And so Graham, when you watch this, this is the last lot of bulbs I'm going to be buying. I bought 3 more bags of these, supposed to have 4 in a bag, but I noticed that one of them has got 5, and then just 2 bags of hyacinths. And so what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to put these into 2 pots, so they'll have 6 bulbs from the tulips and 6 bulbs from the hyacinth in each of the pots as well. And so that's one of the jobs. The other job as well is that I've also brought some fresh broad beans because I couldn't find the packet that I had from last year left over, and so I'm just going to plant probably about 10 or 12 of these and leave them in the greenhouse because they'll just grow ready to plant out earlier next year. So anything else that I do in the garden over this winter period now, before I start my vlogs again next year, which will probably be around the February time, I'll just record and add into the first or the second vlog next year. I've also noticed that I put out the snowflower bulbs which I planted last year, which I intended to keep in pots. I put them out into the garden for them to get moisture and everything, and something is just coming and bringing them to the top of the surface. I've already reburied some of them out there, and it's happened again with these, and so I'm going to have to try to hide these again. I don't know whether it's birds that are pecking at the pots and bringing them up or what. I just haven't got a clue. But these are the ones that I wanted to keep in pots for a couple of years. You can see how they've whatever you call reproduced extra bulbs from last season. So the more I have in a clump, then I can plant them out in a clump when these die off next spring. So what I'm going to do with that now, I think I might just put the soil up, the compost on top of that, almost to the top of the pot, so that they are still covered. See, there's another one of them there, but the bulbs are not in here, but you can see where there's a hole there where something has been going into the pot. Now I had to do that without the secateurs because I don't know where I've put them. I think I may have dropped them down in the garden somewhere when I was cutting back the roses and that, but I just can't find them anywhere. The gloves are here, which I use when I'm doing the roses, but not the secateurs, so I'll have to have another good search for them. Still got some roses that need to be pruned back, cut back, but I'll do that when they're a little bit drier because they're just wet now. Get that finished off. I'm still going to be getting some compost from my friend Graham to go onto the vegetable patch. My first sprouts are ready to pick, so I'll do something over them with the next few days. Other than that, I've got very little else that I'm going to do this year in the garden. I'll just do these two pots now. I did mean to check to find out during this year how many different birds I've had in the garden. I didn't do that before I started the video, but I will add the number in on the bottom of the video and do a ticker, we called it, where it'll just have a name of all the different birds that I've seen during this year. The one that I'm disappointed about is that for the first time in the 5 years I've been here, the woodpecker hasn't been into the garden, and I mentioned in a few vlogs back I've not even seen them in the area as I've been going through the woods walking and that, so it must just be a quiet year for them this year. So I'll do these, and then I'll do these just few broad beans that I want to get done. I'm just going to use some old pots for the broad beans. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just do 12 altogether. not going to be enough compost, although I have got this in here that I can use. I did plant some forget-me-nots in these, but they've been unsuccessful. So, might as well just use the compost up. The broad bean species is Valenciana. I don't think I've had these before. So that's it, the end for 2025 in the garden. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next year. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. As a postscript, it's the same day. I did come back out and I just planted these selections of primroses along here, where I've just taken up the cosmos and cut back the gladioli. Then over here, put a few more of the primroses in here, and then a selection of violas as well. So that's all of my planting for this year. Let's just sit back, wait patiently for spring to come.